Very public campaign for a double lung transplant. Elaine Campbell's story captivated this country and so many people around the world. With time appearing to be running out, the best Easter present she could ever receive arrived.
Elaine has lungs, and we are so delighted.
The 20-year-old was diagnosed with a degenerative lung disease last fall. Her condition had significantly worsened over the past week.
The biggest thanks and the most heartfelt thanks goes to the family of the donor. That gift of life is something that we will honor.
Elaine had a simple, sweet message for her family moments before she underwent the 7 hours of life-saving surgery.
She said, "Love you long time."
Dr. Tom Waddell, who performed the operation, says while successful, Elaine is not yet out of the woods.
The biggest problem is rejection and infections that organ transplant patients are predisposed to.
Elaine had become an international symbol for the cause with her live blog and her support by Justin Bieber and Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen tweeted this Friday when she heard the news. "I'm so happy my friend was finally able to get her lungs. I'm sending lots of love and healing thoughts." Elaine Campbell and her mother moved to Toronto several months ago to be closer to this hospital, one of the largest transplant centers in the world, as they waited for that call. Last month, it almost happened as a set of lungs arrived, but ultimately they weren't a match. Then finally, the news her and her family desperately wanted, make that desperately needed to hear, they have found a match. If anyone knows what that phone call feels like, it's well-known Canadian jazz vocalist Alex Pangman. 3 years ago, she was a double lung transplant recipient.
She's been such a champion for this cause, and while we're all really happy, we know that somebody lost somebody this weekend, but what a great thing that out of a tragedy comes new life.
And with thousands on the waiting list for an organ transplant in this country alone, Elaine Campbell's family says as soon as she gets better, Elaine vows to continue the fight to give others the same breath of life. Anthony Robart, Global News.